Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
The kidnapping of a child leads to 3 arrests. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Still ahead on 7 at 7, a longtime federal judge dies after being hit by a car.
How do you sell candidates Clark County School District?
Plus, the search for a new Clark County superintendent continues. What the school district is doing to find a qualified candidate. And T-Mobile is looking to expand its cellular service, how they plan to do so, and how it could affect customers. We've got all those details plus more right here, so don't go anywhere. We begin with top story sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. 3 suspects have been arrested by Las Vegas police, alleging they kidnapped a child at gunpoint on Saturday. According to police, the child was held against his will for about 6 hours and demanded $4,000 from his parents for his safe return. Records show all 3 suspects were booked into Clark County Detention Center on kidnapping, child abuse, and extortion-related counts. To read more on this story, you can visit lvrj.com. And longtime federal judge Larry Hicks has died after police say he was hit by a vehicle in downtown Reno. The Reno Police Department says this happened on Wednesday afternoon near the district courthouse. The driver remained on the scene and was cooperating with the investigation. Police say Hicks was taken to a nearby hospital but died shortly after. He was 80 years old. Former police officers who defended the U.S. Capitol during the attack on January 6, 2021 are campaigning for President Joe Biden. 7 at 7 p.m. anchor Lena Bleetz explains why.
In Las Vegas on Wednesday, the former officers cast Donald Trump as a threat to democracy and slammed him for failing to denounce the January 6th attack on the Capitol and for considering pardons for those who participated.
He's deranged, self-centered. His obsessive quest for power is the reason violent insurrectionists assaulted me and my colleagues on that day. There's a clear choice in November. It's not even up for debate. Nevada, we have to elect Joe Biden.
Approximately 140 officers were injured during the attack. The U.S. Department of Justice has charged more than 1,300 people in connection with the attack.
I was assaulted many times by more than 40 people. I was beaten, punch, kick, push, beaten with my own riot baton.
In response, a Trump campaign spokesperson said exactly one candidate supports law and order: Trump.
The Clark County School District Board of School Trustees has hired a search firm to recommend a slate of qualified candidates to become the new superintendent. The board selected Hazard Young, Atia and Associates to negotiate a contract with the school district's purchasing department to conduct the search for a permanent replacement for former superintendent Jesus Jara, who resigned in February. The contract is to be brought in for approval by the board sometime in June. Moving on to your weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Plenty of sunshine for your Thursday forecast, with temperatures reaching the high 80s by around 10 a.m. and reaching a high of around 100 degrees by 5 p.m. That dry weather will continue throughout the week, expecting those triple digits to stay for the second half of next week. Winds are also expected to pick up by this weekend, and we'll be seeing a bit of cloud coverage on Tuesday, but other than that, looks like we'll have sunny skies for the rest of the week. Moving on to your business news, T-Mobile is looking to expand its cellular service by almost buying out another wireless company. T-Mobile is buying U.S. Cellular's wireless operations and certain spectrum assets in a deal valued at $4.4 billion. With the deal, T-Mobile would get more than 4 million new customers and even gain more than 2,000 more towers. T-Mobile says that U.S. Cellular customers will gain access to its 5G network, giving them better coverage and speed.
Sports brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. Both Jackie Young and Asia Wilson recorded double-doubles in the Aces' 80-66 win over the Lynx in Minnesota. Young dropped 19 points and rolled up 10 assists, while Wilson had 29 points and 15 rebounds. Wilson's effort marked her 5th consecutive 20-point, 10-rebound game, which set a new WNBA record. The back-to-back WNBA champs are now 4-1.
Moving on to your health headlines, if you want to learn more about your medications, there's an upcoming event that's giving you that opportunity. Southern Hills Hospital is hosting its Prescription Brown Bag event. Expert pharmacists will be on hand to help participants better understand the medications that they're on. The event will be held this Friday from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. inside Southern Hills Hospital Education Room. Space is limited and participants must register in advance to save their spot. This can be done at southernhillshospital.com.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Dallas Mavericks have another chance to close out their Western Conference Final Series in Game 5 on Thursday. The host Minnesota Timberwolves are 4.5-point favorites at the Westgate Superbook, with Dallas listed as plus 170 on the money line. The total is 209.5. Dallas is a minus 450 favorite to win the series. The Mavericks are plus 160 to close it out in 6 games and 8-1 to need 7 games to advance. Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. During Raiders OTAs, we had the opportunity to speak with Zamir White on what he expects to see during this season with an increased workload.
It's really like a blessing for me, just from grinding up, from my first year here behind Josh, but honestly, right now, it's basically about just having fun, really, about with the guys, really, and just learning this new style we got going on. So, yeah, just having fun with it.
Now let's go to your lifestyle news. A restaurant that served breakfast and lunch for almost a decade in Henderson has closed. Kitchen Table had its last day of serving customers on Sunday, and its owner, Chef Javier Chavez, announced the closing on his personal Facebook. He said he plans to reopen his social eatery and once again serve those who have supported the restaurant over the years. Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. A new show will take you back to vintage Vegas. The Cocktail Cabaret will include an ensemble of performers who will sing original music and classics like Viva Las Vegas and Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. The 90-minute show will also be backed by a 4-piece band, and it's happening on June 20th at the Composer's Room. For tickets, you can visit thecomposersroom.com. Thanks for watching 7 at 7, and before you go, here's a look at the new summer display at the Bellagio Conservatory called Higher Love. The Bellagio says it welcomes a new season with stunning floral arrangement and whimsical hot air balloons. You can see it now through August 24th. Search Review Journal on the platform of your choice to stay up to date all the time, and we'll see you here tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.